Welcome. I am glad you are here. Take a moment to find a comfortable posture, sitting or lying, somewhere quiet if you can. Allow your shoulders to soften. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out. In this episode, we will explore how a birthday can become a simple practice, a way to meet another year with gratitude and intention rather than pressure. If there is grief or a recent loss in your life, I will give a brief trigger warning now. Parts of this episode invite reflection that may feel heavy. You are welcome to listen gently, skip the guided reflection, or pause whenever you need. Let us understand together why a small, modest ritual might help. Return to the breath and notice how you are right now.
Why turn a birthday into practice? For many, a birthday arrives with expectations, comparisons, or a sense that the year should have been different. But the Buddha's wisdom reminds us that life passes, impermanence, and attention can transform how we meet that passing. Let me tell you a small Cambodian vignette. In my neighborhood, there is an elder who marks his year quietly. A bowl of plain rice at the shrine, a single candle, a neighbor's polite greeting, and the children who drop a flower. No fanfare, yet the day is full of meaning, remembrance, thanks, and a gentle letting go. That modest way of marking a year is what I want to offer you today. Steady, respectful, and within reach.
Gateway 1. Prepare. Before any ritual, prepare with kindness. Choose one reliable thing you can do instead of trying many. It might be lighting a candle for 5 breaths, writing a short note of thanks, or sharing a cup of tea with someone who consents. If you plan to include others, invite them with consent. If you would like to join me for a short moment of gratitude, your presence would be welcome, but no pressure. Low-cost options matter. This is about intention, not spending. If mobility, sensory sensitivity, or trauma makes certain actions hard, choose accessible versions. For example, if you cannot light a candle, place a leaf in a bowl of water and notice its reflection. Choose something that honors you and is gentle to others.
Gateway 2. Practice. I will offer 3 portable birthday practices. Simple, short, and repeatable. You can use one or all 3. Each practice is optional and flexible. Adapt them freely. The first is the grateful breath. The second is a reflective inventory. The third is the tiny dana, or small offering. Practice A, grateful breath. This is one line of gratitude paired with your breath. Choose a single honest phrase, perhaps, "Thank you for my breath," or "Thank you for this day." Sit comfortably. Breathe in, think your phrase quietly. Breathe out, let that intention rest. Start with 3 breaths, and you can expand to 7 or more. Use this as an anchor in the morning of your birthday, or any time you feel overwhelmed. The point is simplicity. One clear line, one steady breath. Notice how it steadies the mind. This is how we practice small, steady attention.
Practice B. Reflective inventory. Gentle questions to look back with kindness. Ask yourself, slowly. 1. What brought me life this year? 2. Where did I suffer, and what did that teach me? 3. What is one small thing I can do next month to care for myself or others? Let these questions be invitations, not tests. Write one line for each if you can, or hold them in your mind. When we look honestly but kindly, we create the conditions for change. If a memory is painful, soften your gaze. Notice the feeling, name it quietly, and remind yourself you are allowed to rest.
Practice C, tiny dana. Dana means giving. Here, it can be time, a small portion of food, or a mental blessing. On your birthday, you might set aside a handful of rice or a small fruit and offer it with the intention, "May this ease suffering. May this be shared." Or offer your time. Send a thoughtful message to someone who needs kindness, or spend 15 minutes tidying a little corner as an act of care. If you give a mental blessing, imagine offering your goodwill to someone you love or someone who has caused you pain. Offer them peace in your heart. Remember, Dana is not a transaction. It is a practice of loosening the self a little and opening towards others. Now I will lead a short, trauma-aware guided reflection you may use on your birthday or in imagination. If at any moment you feel uncomfortable, please open your eyes, move, or stop. There is no requirement to continue. This reflection is optional and gentle.
Sit or lie comfortably. Rest your hands where they feel calm. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. As you breathe, bring to mind one small image from this past year that holds meaning. A helping hand, a morning light, a shared meal, or even a hard moment that taught you something. Let the image appear without forcing it. Breathe in, notice the image. Breathe out, soften around it. If tears come, that is okay. If nothing appears, that is okay too. You are simply noticing.
Now ask yourself gently, what am I grateful for in this image? Allow a single sentence to arise. Breathe in, hold it lightly. Breathe out, let gratitude rest in the body. If gratitude is hard to find, permit a small curiosity instead. What small fact about today could I notice? Perhaps the warmth of a cup, the weight of a chair, the sound outside your window. Breathe in that small observation. Breathe out and let your shoulders soften. Now bring to mind one intention for the coming month. A tiny practice, one concrete thing you can do. It might be the grateful breath each morning for 7 days, a short walk twice a week, or visiting a neighbor to offer help. Choose something small enough that you are likely to do it. Breathe in your intention. Breathe out and imagine carrying this small kindness into your days.
If you are ready, gently open your eyes and return attention to the room. If you prefer to sit with silence for a while longer, that is fine. Thank you for tending to this moment. Remember, you can stop at any time. This is practice, not pressure.
Gateway 3. Land. How to carry one tiny intention forward. Pick the one small practice you felt most connected to, perhaps the grateful breath. Make a simple plan. Place a note on the bathroom mirror. Set a gentle phone reminder in the morning titled One Breath of Thanks. Or link the practice to a routine you already have, like after brushing your teeth. When inviting family, try a short script. I'd like to mark my day quietly with a short breath of thanks. You're welcome to join for 1 minute, only if you want. That honors consent and reduces pressure.
2 experiments to try this month. Experiment 1. Practice the grateful breath each morning for 7 days. Notice mood, appetite, sleep, or simply the steadiness in your mind. Keep the practice under 2 minutes so it feels doable. Experiment 2. Offer one small Dana in the next week. Time, a small portion of food, or a mental blessing, and observe without judging what changes inside you. Keep a simple note. What did I notice afterwards? You are not trying to prove anything, only to gather small evidence about what helps you live more kindly.
Troubleshooting and cautions. Birthdays after loss can be tender. If the day feels unsafe, you might reframe it as a quiet day of rest instead of celebration. Avoid perfectionism. A ritual does not need to look a certain way to be meaningful. Be cautious about mixing cultural or religious forms without consultation. If you are drawing on Cambodian traditions and you are not familiar with them, ask an elder or a local sangha for guidance. If reflection brings up intense grief or dissociation, pause and seek support from a trusted friend, sangha, or a mental health professional. In the show notes, I will note resources and suggest reaching out for help when needed. Summary. Today we practiced 3 gateways. Prepare with compassion and consent. Practice with grateful breath, reflective inventory, and tiny dana. And land by carrying one tiny intention into your month. If you remember one thing, let it be this. Small, kind actions done repeatedly change the heart over time. If you try one small experiment, treat it as a gentle curiosity, not a test. If this episode felt helpful,
Please subscribe to Sal Sothea so you can receive more short, steady teachings like this. Share this talk with someone who might feel pressured by birthdays, perhaps a friend or a caregiver. In the show notes, I have placed optional scripts, low-cost ritual ideas, and suggestions for seeking local Sangha or mental health support. Thank you for practicing with me.
Closing blessing. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. Thank you for listening and for taking a small step toward more gentle living. May your day, this year, be guided by wisdom and compassion. Walk the path with us.